in the sport. Matt Olson.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot. Of runs. Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Fires over to first. One up, one down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
And a ground ball to first. Takes it himself. Marlins set down in order. Middle of the first. Back here with my pal Singy. Our starter in this one, Sixto Sanchez. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Gets under it. And there's one down.
Batting third, the right fielder.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And Singy, they're dealing with a former MVP in this spot. And a foul ball.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
Gordon with the toss to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
The first base.
So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout.
Dives, and he can't hang on. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Here's Austin Riley. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. 2 left for Atlanta. We played an inning, no score. And we're back.
Leading off
All
for the
set for the
Marlins,
start of the inning. And here's the first baseman,
9,
Josh Bell.
Josh Bell.
Elder, a 6'2 righty, 24 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. In the air to left center, Kelenic makes the catch, and there's one gone. And at the plate for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. That's towards center. Wall drifts towards it. 2 away now.
That
2
is
outs,
it.
base is empty.
The shortstop.
Nick Gordon digs in now.
Gordon.
And a good eye there. Second inning here, no score. Pitch misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. 2 down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Miami down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Travis d'Arnaud. And there's a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And that one in the air center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And a pitch. Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. And a pitch. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Here's Sean Murphy. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
And there's one away.
Batting 9th, the left fielder.
Here's Jarred Kelenic.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
Up the middle. Slides for the stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back here in Atlanta, Avisail Garcia up to the plate. That one hit to right. Acuna has it sized up. Puts it away for the out. And now the center fielder, Victor Mesa Jr. That one fouled off. Elder, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. One down, base is empty. Got it by him for the K.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
And that one fouled off. Foul ball there. And they'll do it again. Kicks and deals. And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Marlins. And we're still knotted at 0. Bottom of the inning, and here is Forrest Wall.
The center fielder, Forrest Wall.
Sanchez back to work. Fought off foul.
You know, these Braves definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog. Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. That one hooked foul. Swing and a slow roller. Fires to second for 1, and that's 2.
If you blink, you might miss it, and that's the magic of the 5-4-3 double play. It happens so fast, which is a huge reason why this is such a delicate sequence. The entire play will break down if one person has bad timing.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Now the 0-1. Line drive, base hit. And that means Matt Olson will have a chance to hit.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
The 0-1. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Out towards right center field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Third baseman.
Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of
Ripped down the line. Way back there. It's got a chance, and it is foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
And a swing and a miss. That's out number 3.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back at Truist Park, new inning getting started. Jon Berti at the plate.
Jon Berti.
And here it comes. And a foul ball.
You know, these Marlins just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Makes the catch. And there's one away. Now the number 2 hitter grounded out his first time.
Myers.
On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. 2 away.
The batter, number 3. Designated hitter.
Luis Arraez stands in.
Arraez.
Grounded out his first time. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nabs it, and that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the DH, Travis d'Arnaud. And a foul ball. The 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Out to short, Gordon. In plenty of time to first, and one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Ozzie Albies.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Little chopper rolls foul. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Stays alive. The pitch. That one is absolutely belted. That's going back. Back some more. And in one hops the wall. Garcia with a quick throw back in. Runner holds at second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, now 2 away.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
So up next, Jarred Kelenic. On the ground, right side, Berti. In plenty of time to first. Play made, that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, and we are still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, Jon Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Josh Bell. The wind of the pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit. Throw back in, holds him at first. So just a single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
And another ball. And that's in for a strike. The count 2-1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Gordon in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Man at first, one away. The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And now the right fielder, Avisail Garcia. Swings through that one for strike one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
The Marlins with a chance to score first here in the second game of the series. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. That misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two on, 1 out. This one in the air right field. Sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. Next to hit, Victor Mesa Jr. Lifted in the air down the left side. That one gets down for a hit. Fires it to the plate. But it's offline. He will score. And it's 1-0. First and second. 2 outs. Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. Throw on to Olson. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Forrest Wall. And it stays fair. Here's Orlando Arcia. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And he deals. On the ground to third, might be 2. 1 at second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Acuna measures 6 feet even, 205 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Righty delivers. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here in Atlanta, top of the 6th inning. And stepping in is the speedy John Birdie. There's a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The wind and the pitch. This one popped up. Arcia settles underneath it. Brings it in. One away. Now the third baseman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Snags it for the second out. Luis Arraez, the next up for the Marlins. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs. Foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Grounder off the pitcher. And he's safe at first. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. That clips the corner. Up the middle, Arcia. They take the force out, and that is the third out of the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now the first baseman, Matt Olson.
The first baseman.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Right side, hard hit. Birdie fires over to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Third baseman.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Line drive, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it.
Now
you hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
On the ground to third. Over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Braves go down quickly here. They're down 1-0. Back at Truist Park, top of inning number 7. Here's the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez. That one fouled off. And the pitch. Late swing, foul to the left. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now it's the shortstop, Nick Gordon. Strike 1.
0-1.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Tonight his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the Marlins,
Avisail Garcia now at the plate.
Avisail Garcia.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Drifts towards it. And makes the grab. And that is that. Bottom of the 7th. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. The pitch.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And Albies is retired.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. She delivered a good play right there.
Murphy.
On the ground to first, Bell handles the chance. And he takes it himself for the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
That one to first. He gets there with the slide. And that's a nice play to end the inning. And the Braves go down quietly. And it remains 1-0. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Victor Mesa Jr.
Victor Mesa Jr.
Elder back to work. Strike on the inside corner. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself. Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Zips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. No action in the bullpen, though. Looks like they're going to let him stay out there.
Nick Fortes.
And now for the Marlins, Nick Fortes. 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is fouled back. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Birdie in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Ball 1 there. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the second game of the series. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Bounced up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit. Here's the third baseman. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Foul ball, still 0-2. 2 outs. Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7. 1 left for Miami, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Forrest Wall. The wide to kick the pitch. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
That's to third. Whips it across, and that quickly 2 away. Here's Acuna now.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly. 3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Ripped on a line. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Down in order go the Braves. They still trail 1-0. We go to the 9th, and now the DH, Luis Arias. Elder back to work. Just missed.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
The other way, and that's down, a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Josh Bell at the plate now. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. On to Olsen. That's 2.
The left fielder, number 7.
And now, Jesus Sanchez. That's in there. And that is strike 1. Going 2 now. Almost got him.
Well, it's looking like it's going to be a 1-run lead to hold on to in the 9th. So we're going to see if they turn to the bullpen or they keep riding this arm who's been so good to this point.
And the inning is over. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Here is Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
The wind of the pitch. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. 1-run game, bottom 9. And fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And the right-hander deals.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Ripped into center, base hit. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the 9th.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Didn't get cheated on that.
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Tanner Scott.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Darno swings through it for strike 1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to second for 1. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
Any day of the week, a pitcher will take 2 for 1. Nice double play to get him out of the jam. They get the W. Way to go, guys.
1-0 the final for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Schaub.